Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with RimWorld. Now, as of recording this episode, Alpha 17 has just released, which is the latest version of RimWorld. And it has kind of somewhat messed up our save. I have been able to stay on the old version. If you ever want to do it in your game, all you need to do is select the beta version of it in Steam. So you just need to select the Alpha 16 version rather than the Alpha 17 version, and you can continue playing your save. However, the only unfortunate thing is that a lot of the mods, they update, and they update automatically because of the Steam Workshop, which is unfortunate that I had that still on. So they automatically updated themselves, and they have become unavailable to us. So that was the Prepare Carefully mod, which is not so bad. That doesn't really bother me now. But more importantly, the cleaning mod is gone. We still have our day-night switch, which is awesome. That's good at the very least, but unfortunately, we have lost the cleaning mod. I don't know if the cleaning areas will still work that way. I have gone and added Jill's room into the cleaning area, so hopefully we will see that get cleaned. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I don't know whether or not it's actually going to work. Yeah, I'm not so sure whether or not it will. But we're going to play on. We're going to continue playing on Alpha 16. I don't think we've done everything we want to do with this colony just yet. I've learned a lot by playing through this time. Yeah, I mean, usually I go for like tribal starts, and it takes a long time for me to get established, so I don't usually get towards the kind of late game type of gameplay. But I definitely learned a lot more this time, and I feel like if I was to do RimWorld again, I would try and add in some more technologies, more things for us to be able to research, because I think because of Sam, we've been able to research things really, really quickly. So, my question to all of you is, do we continue playing in Alpha 16, or do we start a new series in Alpha 17? Maybe. What I'm going to do is, because I record the week's episodes in one go, so I'm going to be recording 3 episodes today. So after the third, I'm going to leave it to you all. I'm going to put a poll on that third episode to allow everyone to decide whether or not we continue or whether we start with a new series in the coming week, the week afterwards. So yeah, so I believe that's going to be the Saturday episode, so check the Saturday episode out, and that will be the decider, essentially. There will be a poll, and the way the polls work is that they are cards, so it'll pop up when I say it will, and I'll actually remember to put it in this time, and we'll decide what we want to do from there, because the other way we could do it is just try and survive as long as we can, because I've really enjoyed this colony so far, but I've also made a lot of mistakes in the design of it, and, well, I feel like, I feel like if I were to start again, I would be able to start again, knowing a lot more than I know right now. But, well, who knows? Who knows how that would actually go? We don't know, that's for sure. I'm happy to see that the mortar is getting built. Panda is doing a fantastic job at doing that. We've got a whole heap of steel that's still just kind of kicking about up there. No one's going to really worry about doing that. And I've been told, and I've been forgetting to this for the longest time, is adding these into our home area. They haven't been in our home area for a long time, so that's why they haven't been getting repaired. And they've been getting increasingly damaged in the battles that we've been having. So it's going to be good to have those nice and repaired. Torvyard is doing a good job at harvesting throughout the night, and we'll see if we can get Trianka to join us or not. Who knows? And if we do start a new series, I will be starting with a new list, just because I have a lot of older names from the first time I was doing this series, and I know that some of those people just don't watch the series anymore, so I want it to be fair to the people that are watching at the current time. So if we were to start again, I would be compiling a new list from the first episode onwards. So yeah, I'm kind of in two minds about it, because I love this colony, I love everyone that's here right now, but I do like the sounds of a fresh start sometimes, and we could also discuss what we'd want to do with the next kind of colony. What kind of place we want to make it, and that's obviously that's determined by where we are and what start we go with, because if we were to go with yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, because I guess what I wanted to do from here was try and go and attack other areas and stuff like that, but so much of this is about trying to stay alive that really hasn't entered my mind. I've wanted to do a Silk Road style playthrough for a while, so do lots of organ harvesting and growing of drugs and selling those on the black market in space. So maybe doing something like that for the next series could be interesting. Just producing large amounts of those things and not focusing so much on producing our own food, rather purchasing that with the silver that we get from those endeavors. Yeah, because obviously the organ trade is... you can get a decent amount from that. You can get a pretty damn decent amount from that. So if you would be interested in that kind of series, let me know. Let me know in this one, actually. Just let me know in the comments whether or not that's something that you would be interested in. And if not, then yeah. Poor Turkey is injured, apparently. Carcinoma. This is from the alcohol. They're all suffering from bloody drinking so much booze. I think that's something I would do next time is have an area... the Therian Confederation are passing by. Nice. I would have the booze locked up in a very safe area that the animals can't get to, because they just seem to really love drinking beer. I mean, why not? I mean, it's beer. I guess they enjoy it. Sam, what are you doing? Are you hauling? You are hauling. Wow. Would you look at that? Okay, 12-year is apparently upset. He is going to be going to sleep. I am doing some construction. We have our second steel mortar up and running, which is great. We have 25 shells still, so that's good. I would like that power armor to finish just because Booty has done so much work on it. But I know at the same time he's doing a fantastic job at making all those components for us. So once we get a few more components, I might put that on hold just so he can work on the power armor, getting that one finished. Yeah, but I feel like we're doing pretty good food-wise here now. Now that we are actually harvesting these eggs, you can see that we have a number of eggs in here now. And that's going to be really good for our meals. It's going to keep us pretty well fed. Both Solid and Scow are doing a really, really... I keep wanting to say a solid job of getting all that done. No, I know I ran off somewhere. Yeah, we're getting those built. Dustin, you are getting sandbags built over there. Nice, we're pushing our defenses out, which I think we need to, because we're going to be dealing with bad guys. I'm tempted to just have this one over here, because if someone does walk onto the map, we'll just be able to go ahead and reconnect it. We've actually got one underneath there, right? I believe so. Or is this being disconnected some way? I mean, it is connected, right? But I've probably... Oh, just that one bit there. Oh, actually, there's multiple bits. Okay. Well, I guess we can put them in there, because it's like, why not? I mean, yeah. I feel like it's worth it. There we go. All right. I will have to remember to turn that off though, just because we aren't producing too much. Yeah. Wow, the temperature is actually quite low in there, surprisingly enough. Are you still generating your geothermal energy? No? Ah, there we go. 46, 63. And I'm kind of hoping that gets pushed into here, because that's what's heating these rooms here. They are a little colder than I would probably like them to be. I'm guessing, yeah, I mean, the temperatures are pretty low outside, and no doubt, yeah, they'll be kind of suffering from that. I'd like them to be a little bit more active, like the animals, in terms of like the cold. It's obviously cold, right? So I'd like them to go seek out warmth. That would be good. That would be nice if they could go seek out that warmth. But alas, they do not seem to want to. Like, this is a nice warm room that they have access to, that they should be able to go into. They're starting to suffer from hypothermia, so they should go to areas the same way that our colonists do. Yeah. Because when it's too hot, they will go and seek out cold, and that's why they go into the freezer and they just stand in the freezer for a while. So I don't know why animals don't do the same thing. Not so sure about that. How are you doing? It's Lewis, right? There's the heart condition. Oh, right. Well, they're both okay now, so that is something at the very least. 19 degrees in here at the moment. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and warm in here, so just go chill in the turkey house, folks. There's no reason why they shouldn't be... Yeah. I've got you all on Animal Area 1, and Animal Area 1 also includes that, so... Go and get inside there, you silly buggers. I do want to expand it as well, because I feel like Turkey House is a little small for the amount of chickens that we have. And I'm still calling it Turkey House because... just because. So let's just go around like this. Actually, you know what? Let's go around like that. Because then we will get that vent just going into here pretty much at all times. I'm cool with that. Let's just cancel that for now. And let's just, yeah, deconstruct that. And then someone will come along and build all of that. And once that's built, we're going to go ahead and just deconstruct that wall. We just don't want the warmth to escape now for no reason. Everything else seems to be going pretty good. I'm not really micromanaging the construction of the turrets because that seems to be going really well. This one is up and running already. We can just go ahead and disconnect that. I guess, yeah, that's what I would like to see, one there, because I was going to say, I feel like we're a little underprepared that side, but no, it's looking good. I feel like maybe one more there would be good. I mean, these are overlapping, but there is this area here where, well, actually near the graves, where we could, well, we're kind of vulnerable there. We do have that one coming in as well. God, there's so much just slag and crap around this one here. You're included in the home area, right? You've got to be, surely. Yeah. Yeah, good. 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 Now, I don't know what's going to be happening with cleaning. Because of the cleaning mod being uninstalled, I assume that they're just going to clean everywhere. So if I go to our work, let's see, so Jill is our #1 cleaner at the moment. Where are you doing? You are feeding a fine meal to Trianka. Oh, because you're also our talker, so we'll allow Jill to go and do that. And then I might just see what she's going to do afterwards. Nice, good work, Dustin. Hopefully those will get deconstructed. It would be nice if those did get deconstructed first, because then we could have just used the parts to make those. It probably would have been a little easier, but oh well. What can you do? Panda is doing an excellent job getting the new turkey house up and running. Well, the expansion to said turkey house. Good job. Interesting kind of placement though. I guess she decided to do that so that she can get in and out, or have access to the wood. I like that she's brought it all out here. Or maybe someone else is that Dustin that was doing that? No, it's weird. Oh, maybe a tree just got chopped down there. And look, the table's actually being used. Nice. He just decided to go relax socially outside with a beer in minus... Oh, it's only -1. Oh, Scow. Biological age of 64. Oh, you got hearing loss, my friend. Scow, I didn't actually realize you were that old. Yeah, so Scow, you are 64, and you're suffering from hearing loss. Well, I guess you don't need to hear too much. You're usually in the kitchen cooking away. I imagine that you're listening to blasting music in the kitchen. Piper is pregnant. Which one's Piper? I can't remember. We have so many animals, I can't remember who Piper is. Piper is the alpaca. Do we have another? We only have one alpaca. How are you pregnant? Where's this wild alpaca? There must be a wild one nearby. No? Oh no, we do have another alpaca. Okay, random. And you are not our bear, so we need to be careful of you. But, well, we know that we never really are. Unfortunately. Oh, damn, I was going to say... Oh, right, yeah, so when Pipe got pregnant, that made me think. That's the only thing that I would really like to see in this, but I know it's difficult for them to do. Since I've been playing this, I'm like, I'd love for our colonists to be able to have children, because then that makes it like a real colony. As soon as you start having children somewhere, it's like, you really are actually calling that place home and putting your feet down. But I know RimWorld has usually been about like crash landing and then trying to escape and get away, but I kind of like the idea of like building these places, these townships, to be places where people are going to live for a long time. Yeah, so I would like to see that, but at the same time, the difficulty with that comes in, obviously, when places are raided, you don't want kids to be getting killed. I feel like Dwarf Fortress does it and it's okay, because you can't send children into battle. So I think it would be similar like this. You can't recruit them. You can't do the little rally thing. You can't draft them. And rather than probably kill them, the other people might just steal them, like the goblins do in Dwarf Fortress. They would steal the children. And I think that would be okay. I mean, not that I'm saying stealing children is okay. I'm just saying, in terms of like the game sense, I feel like that would be okay, and it wouldn't cause too much controversy. I think it's possible. Like, I think it could work. Yeah. I'd like to know what you would think about that, but I feel like that would really make it. I feel like that would make this kind of turn into like from a survival simulator into like a colony building simulator as well. Because then you can look at those kind of like long-term games. Like, even if you're playing really, really fast, you want it to have multiple generations of people in one area. They get a little bit more history to them. I think that would be. I think that'd be neat. I don't know if any mods out there have touched on that yet or not, because I feel like it would be a pretty complex mod. So, I don't remember seeing it, and I don't remember hearing anyone talk about it. But yeah, it's something that I would like to see in the game at least. Because they don't even need to show up here. They wouldn't need to show up here because obviously you can't use them, and you wouldn't make them work as well. So just in the same way that again, like going back to Dwarf Fortress, same way that Dwarf Fortress does it. The children don't work; they just eat stuff and walk around and do kid things. It would work the same way here, whereas you couldn't control them. Yeah. But you could probably still like designate beds for them and stuff like that, and basic things. I think they kind of operate like prisoners, in the way that the prisoner is here. They will eat our food, but we can't do anything with them. Yeah. So that makes me think maybe there is a mod out there that does that already. And if there is one, I would probably look at doing it for the next playthrough. Although in saying that, if we're doing the Silk Road, and we're like trading people and body parts and stuff like that, maybe not the best environment to be raising children in. But hey, this is the RimWorld. So, yeah, we're on the edge of space. Things don't always go according to plan. Wow, we're making kibble out of the eggs. I feel like we're going to have like mad chicken disease going on at any moment now. That's brutal, Justice. That's brutal. Justice has decided that he's going to make kibble out of... they're turkey eggs. Okay, all right. Oh, they're a little degraded, actually. A little degraded. Must have been from being outside. Fleur has given birth. Oh, we got another little muffalo. Oh, there it is. Look at it. Muffalo calf. Cute. Yeah, those are juvenile muffalos. Our herd has grown a lot from just, the 3 muffalos we had at the start, which was Sorcerer, Fleur, and Yuko. Muffalo 1 is apparently... fully grown, age 13. Oh, wow, yeah, definitely fully grown, because Flora is only 4 and is already fully mature. Our kibble is going good. Like, I feel like I haven't had to touch the food at all this episode. This is one of these... I think this is the thing, like, the colony's actually got to a point where it's pretty self-sustainable. I don't need to interact very often with everything else. Like, we're just doing okay. I would love to sell all this crap and just clear out this area, but we don't often seem to be able to do that. The comms console is turned on. Like, I know someone was saying, has it been turned on since? It is just turned on automatically, but there is nothing kind of nearby. What we can do is we can ask for a trade, column to come and say hello, but that's about it. Daria is pregnant. Are you now? Oh god, more Yorkshire Terriers. Well, I guess we might just have to trade them as well, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, but it just means that they'll go to a good home. Scow having a beer. Jill and Justice hanging out. Having a good time. Actually, what is Jill's preference? Nothing in particular. Nothing in particular. I guess I find it interesting that they decide to go to like the break room tables sometimes just to hang out. I think it's because I've got them as gathering spots. Maybe I will turn these ones off gathering spots because I'd rather that they not gather outside. I'd rather them gather in the main hall. Those are just there so that if someone is doing work outside, they can just work. Panda is doing tireless work outside, getting all of these power lines and turrets up and running. Very good job. Yeah, we haven't had to have much interaction at all. Hen 18 is no longer capable of walking. You're all... this is why I don't understand. This is the perfectly warm space, but they've all decided to get frostbite outside, and we're having to use our medicine to treat them. I guess I just have to tell them to live inside. Like... I just have to go, no, you gotta live inside. That's the way it's got to be. I might extend the turkey house out this way as well, because then the other animals can use it as well. So if we kind of go like this, I feel like that could work. And then obviously we'd just have a door through here. So go ahead, make a door. There we go. Okay, so that should get built relatively quick. And then I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. What the hell was that noise? That was a strange ass sound. Looks like that is going to be done rather soon. Oh, the temperature is not good in here, surprisingly. Damn. Temperature is 8 degrees. That's not what we want. Oh, the ideal temperature is 7. So it's like on the cusp of still being good to brew. That's going to drop down, isn't it? Oh, no, 10 degrees. It's like fluctuating. Oh, it's the bloody chickens. What are you doing? Get out of here. Bloody chickens. Okay, go ahead, clear animal area 1. You're not allowed to be in here. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop, what? Why? Because it's a little warm, I know that, but animal area 2, we're going to clear from this just in case they're weird animal area 2 animals. Animal area 3, turkey house. Nothing else is in there, so there should be no reason for them to go in there. Yeah. No reason. No reason at all, chickens. You stay out of there. Good, they do seem to be staying out now, so the temperature should stay somewhat normal. Yuko, bloody turkeys, stay away. Okay, good. We're just making sure that they were actually staying away this time. Oh dear. And for those of you who don't know, I haven't actually explained the differences that Alpha 17 brings. It brings rivers, which I think is really cool. They bring rivers, they also bring roads as well. So I'll be interested to see how that, how it works, if it changes anything in a major way. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and reinstall that just up there, and we'll do the same kind of thing with that as well, just so it's out of the way. We're clearing the walking path. And ideally, oh, Dustin, thank you. Look at that, getting work done. Excellent job. Yeah, I haven't read the full patch notes for it yet, but it is nice to be able to jump onto the latest versions sometimes. I just wish we were at a point where the games were compatible from one to the other. I don't know at what point we'll be at when RimWorld does get to that point. Maybe once it hits beta, because we're still in alpha at this stage. And usually I don't play alpha games on this channel. Especially for the roleplays. I'll never do a roleplay in an alpha game just because there is a chance that things can go wrong very, very quickly. And I want to continue a story. That is moving? Okay, good. Oh, I've hit uninstall. No, let's reinstall. Oh, okay. I don't know. I know what's going on. I don't know. Hen 1 is no longer capable of walking. Oh, no longer incapable. Yes, okay. And it looks like Dustin's going to get the rest of that done. I'm trying to remember what my final point was. I was kind of making a point, but in classic Rycon fashion, I've just gone ahead and forgotten what that point was. No surprises there. Oh, animals. What are you doing? Hey, stop your beeping. Stop your beeping! This ain't Toronto. They're confused. They think there's someone beeping the horn outside in my very, very quiet kind of rural existence. I can't get away from it. I can't get away from it. I'm pretty sure it's a kid just sitting in their car banging the horn. So hopefully that isn't too annoying. Hopefully you can't hear it too loudly. It doesn't seem to be super loud, so that's the hope. Dustin is actually having to chop down a tree. I was just going to say, we probably need more trees to be chopped down for us to be able to continue this little bit of wood construction work. I'm going to change these. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall them inside here, just because I think we need to have all of these inside, because it's tempting them to sleep outside, and we don't want that. We want them to be inside. And so we will go ahead and give them some nice sleeping quarters where it's going to be warm, it's going to be safe from frostbite, safe from predators, just generally safe. You are moving, let's get you moving, reinstall you there. Hay grass has died. It's a lie. Put you there. Get that, put it there. Get that, put it there. Is that one moving? Yes, it is. Good. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm going to be moving most of those things there. Okay. Doing good, everybody. Let's get this deconstructed now. Deconstruction seems to be the last priority. Everyone seems to do everything else before they do deconstruction, because from the start of the episode, we've had these sandbags waiting to be deconstructed. So I don't know why it's like the last priority in terms of like the way the AI figures out what to do first. I find it interesting. I do. I kind of want to change those as well so that they're all through this area here. And then that means that that space out that way is going to be just kind of like their, roaming area inside. We kind of roam about, do roamy things. Okay. I think this is going to work out. Oh god, it's actually going to work out perfectly. Holy crap, look at that. Amazing. So, I might just have to force them to do this eventually. Have I got that marked for... yeah, to uninstall it? We don't want that. We do not. Move all the things inside. Excellent. Torvyid has some more smoke leaf that's been harvested. We have a lot of smoke leaf there now. Quite a lot. Justice is doing the best he can to treat these animals. However, we can't move their beds inside until they get off them, which means we need to keep feeding them and healing them like this. And it is cold outside, so that doesn't make it easy. Yes, a little bit of a sticky situation. Oh, this is unroofed right now? Ah, we don't want that. We want it to be roofed. Let's go... Expand build roof area. Oh, right, because for some reason I have that all the way across here. Allow the roofs. There we go. So that should be constructed, and that means that the temperature should stay pretty good inside there. And yeah, so they're coming to the beds. That's the reason why they were sleeping outside. They wanted to sleep in a bed. Okay, so we should see that temperature start to rise, slowly but surely. And ideally, someone will come and help out and get this stuff deconstructed so that we can have some of the warm air from inside here coming into here. But even -3 is okay. I think that's going to be a lot better for them. And you know what? We got some cargo pods, and it looks like we've got some cow skin because we don't have enough leather already. We have leather for days, for months, for years, centuries even. We have just a whole heap. I mean, our stockpile is just absolutely full of leather. I mean, we could be making a lot of leather goods. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to get into the textile business and start producing large amounts of clothing. Maybe. Maybe that's the Legion's calling. It wasn't art after all, Bradley. It was clothing that we need to be making. And he's making more stuff out of the eggs. I've got no problem with that. That's the reason why we're actually still making kibble, because we don't have any meat in here right now. Surprisingly enough, we went through all that meat that we had. We had a ton of meat in there. And I guess that's why we've had Sam doing so much hauling. And God, it's quite filthy in there. I would like more cleaning to happen. That's right, I didn't actually get to track down Jill and see what she's doing. And she is asleep now. Well, in saying that, her room is now clean, so some cleaning's happened. Okay, Ludmilla is a boar, so we have another little baby boar. Another baby boar. And these poor buggers are just going to get worse and worse outside here, because we can't... I mean, they're losing everything. I think we're just going to have to say goodbye to them. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. But they've lost so much to frostbite that there isn't a lot of them left, the poor buggers. So... I think that's probably the most humane thing that we can do. So someone will come and see to them. But we should be looking warmer in here as soon as all these little construction projects are finished. There we go, it's Bradley that's doing it. Oh, Bradley. It's always the one, because that's the thing, is it uses the ones that do the animal handling to come over to do the slaughter. And that's going to be hard, because he's the one that actually takes care of them. You know, make sure they're all okay. Not easy. Yeah, so beyond obvious kind of cleaning issues, everything's looking pretty good right now. Hauling obviously still needs to be a priority, but I think we are going to try and get some others to help out with cleaning. So Sam, we might mix you up a little bit. Even though I'm sure she has been doing a fantastic job at hauling everything around, we're going to get her to join the clean team. But this is nice. It's a nice change that everything's actually been hauled out of here and into the freezer. That makes a big difference. Okay, so they're just traveling by. So they're not actually coming to stay, they're not coming to trade, they're actually just passing through our territory. Yuko is pregnant, and some more cargo pods. It's actually been a pretty, easygoing episode actually. And we've got some herbal medicine, which, well, if we manage to make it out there, then that's cool. Otherwise, well, I won't say no. Okay. Alright, I'm probably just going to have to go steal myself. Oh, okay, we're actually making some stuff out there now. Well, okay, maybe I won't steal myself. I will steal someone else that is nearby that might be able to help out with this. Sam is close to breaking. Oh yeah, look at that. Jill, you're doing a good job. And Sam is now on Jill's team as well to help out with keeping things nice and clean. And she does seem to just be pretty much cleaning everywhere. Nice, good job. Excellent work. I think Sam's doing the same. Yeah, perfect. We might actually steal Sam for a moment, just get her to deconstruct these walls for us. Okay. And apparently these haven't been moved, strangely enough. Deconstruct. And there we go. And that means a roof should be built here as well. There we go. Can I get you to build the roof across the whole area? No. There we go. Okay, so now this is sealed. The whole room is sealed. And we can see that it's 11 degrees, which is perfect. So it's going to keep our animals nice and healthy during the winter, something that I should have done a long time ago, but we've done now. Oh, look at it. Look at that cute little boar. Adorable. Oh, Lewis. Look at you go. What a good dog. What a good dog. Zeke, thank you very much. Excellent hauling. That's a decent amount of food we've got in there now. I've got 311 of the simple meals. Actually, no, sorry. 300 of those, and then we'll have, a number of these fine meals as well. So the fine meals will start stacking up. That was strange. It was like a meteor or something. Oh no, it was a flash of lightning. Okay, so thunderstorm has just started to kick in. How are you doing, Hen 14? Oh, not good. Yeah, that's a negative on that one. Sorry. So a number of our hens have not managed to survive the winter, unfortunately, because of my unfortunate neglect. Yes. Let's see. Who's nearby at the moment? Sam, where are you at? You're over here currently. Relaxing socially. I'll let you relax for now. Oh, Bradley. As soon as she's done, we'll go ahead and steal her to finish doing this little bit of deconstruction here. She's just consuming her beer. Actually, you know what, Panda? While you're here, you can do that first. Thank you very much. Excellent work. Ghostface? His name is Ghostface. Someone named him Ghostface. Well, thank you to whoever it was that named our puppy Ghostface. But I think Ghostface has to stay now. I think with a name like that, we cannot trade him away. He's got to stay. Yeah. I don't see him going anywhere. Dave, how are you doing? Fantastically. That's how good. And Tranker over here is just kicking about. Malnutrition, apparently. Someone to come and feed Tranker? I'm sure someone will come and feed her. Oh no, you're doing fine. Malnutrition. Oh, so one of the people... Oh, all of those people that's interesting. All of those people that were with her were all her rivals, and so she's actually happy that they died. Well, she should be feeling more inclined to join us then, right? 15 degrees. Oh, it's toasty in there now. Nice. Excellent. That's good. Well, guys and gals, this is actually going to bring an end to this episode, and it was actually a relaxing episode. We've managed to get to a point in RimWorld where things are happening, well, in a rather relaxing manner. Now, a few of you have asked who we're actually using as a storyteller. We're using Cassandra Classic on this. I'm tempted to use Randy Random in the future just to kind of simulate real life, because I like this in the sense that it's a progression of things getting more difficult over time, but Randy Random can be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I've had some interesting times in the past when I've done things off camera, so we'll see. So not next episode, but the episode afterwards, I will have the poll to decide what we want to do. And if we do decide to start again to make a new series, I will do a wrap-up of things here. I'll go through each character, I will see where their stats are at, I will see where the relationships are at, just so we can kind of see where, we've ended things up this time. Thank you for watching today. I've been Rycon. This has been the Legion. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.